It's Monday, baby, and we just come off a huge football weekend. And every time I watch a game, there's only one thing I think of. No, not the score. Who cares about that? What to eat. And the entire time, all I'm thinking about is one thing. Not wings. Wings are great. Not pizza. Pizza's fun. But a good sandwich. Because it covers all bases. You get the fresh bread. You get the great meat. And it's a whole meal in one package. Instead of having to have 4 or 5 things to make a meal, or 2 or 3 things to make a meal, you get a meal right there. And there's only one place that has the sandwich that really makes me feel full during a game. Hero Subs. Plain and simple. It's Miami's #1 place to go grab a sandwich. On top of that, Heroes, for all your parties, not only they deliver, you can pick them up. And they're pretty centrally located in Miami, northern and southern Miami, central Miami. But they have fresh soups, they have salads, they have wraps. Yes, in this day and age, we're all trying to keep our figures. They have great wraps. They have everything. Fresh baked goods. Hero Subs in northern Miami, southern Aventura is the place to go. If you want to go pick up something, go to 16169 Biscayne Boulevard, North Miami, Florida, 33160. Or you know what? They deliver to you. They'll cater your parties. Give them a call. 305-944-8898. If you mention the Loop Tube, you'll get 10% off. You mention, if you're a local hero, firefighter, cop, vet, they will take care of you as well. Hero Subs really looks out for you. And that's the best. And that's a sandwich. All right, so let's get rolling. It's the Loop Tube. It's Monday. Yes, my Noles crap to bed. But when you have a quarterback like Everett Golson, who is the epitome of a game manager, who literally has time to make dinner for the kids, give the wife a massage, take a nap, and then throw a football and never throws it, you're sort of in trouble as an offense. And that's what FSU's been. Their red zone offense is an atrocity. They have top 2 running back in the country. They have a young offensive line that's trying to grow. Their skill position talent is second to none in the country. Everyone's a 4 or 5 star. They have a young but strong defense, but the quarterback's scared to throw the ball. And when you have 6'4", 6'5", 6'3 receivers, and you never throw it up to them, and you're an athlete, you never run, you're sort of in trouble. So FSU was on the doorstep of many a loss, and they lost in one of the most horrific ways, a blocked field goal, with their kicker, who's one of the best kickers in college football history. So I'm exercising that demon because they weren't going to win a title. They weren't. So I think you should just go with a young guy and not giving up on the season. I think their defense and their talent's too good to give up on the season. I think they have a better chance to win with a young guy. I don't think they're going to win with Everett Golson. You can see it. They just lost to a team that had lost 5 in a row. The Canes, we've been talking about Al Golden. I talked at the end of last week, if Al Golden gets this win, you're going to have to deal with Al Golden because that's a huge win. Well, we don't have to worry about that because they lost 58-0, the worst loss for the Miami Hurricanes in the Common Era, and Al Golden is now gone. Who's on that short list? Here's the problem, Canes fan. You don't have money. People want Mark Stoops, former FSU defensive coordinator, former defensive backs coach for the Canes, now the Kentucky head coach and making some waves there. Well, he's making $3.5 million at Kentucky. Miami barely pays their guys $2. What Miami pays head coaches, great coordinators like Kirby Smart with Alabama, make. So what Miami needs to do is get a young hotshot coordinator who will take Miami's money and thrive in the recruiting base and make Miami a monster. And then you had the Miami Dolphins. Great win, back-to-back wins. Again, let's pump the brakes on Dan Campbell. It's not Dan Campbell. And the energy is great, and I've talked to some guys. They love the energy. No, they are. Wake's healthy, and that defensive line, and they're letting Sue move around, which is what he wanted, and Coyle was being stubborn, and Wake's healthy. Top of that, they're pushing the run. They're doing quick screens and quick slants for Ryan Tannehill, meaning, get the hell out of the way, Ryan Tannehill, you're not an NFL quarterback. He's not. He's good at getting rid of the ball very quickly, not making decisions pre- and post-snap, and not doing anything. And when they had the ball out of his hands and in the playmakers' hands, they looked great. They got to keep that up. We'll see what happens when they play a real team this Thursday. This is the Loop Tube.